The universe has just opened a rare celestial window exclusively for Capricorn souls, and what I'm about to reveal will transform the remaining days of August into the most miraculous period you've experienced in years. Right now, at this very moment, cosmic forces are aligning specifically for those born under the sign of the ambitious mountain goat. This isn't just another generic prediction. The stars themselves are literally rearranging their ancient patterns to create unprecedented opportunities that haven't been available to Capricorns since 2003. Welcome back to Secret of the Zodiac. Today is August 17th, and while most people are going about their ordinary lives, Capricorns stand at the threshold of extraordinary transformation. I've spent the past 3 weeks meticulously studying the unusual planetary configurations affecting your sign, consulting both modern astronomical data and ancient astrological texts that date back to Babylonian times. What I've discovered is nothing short of astonishing. The energy signature currently surrounding Capricorn is remarkably similar to the cosmic patterns that preceded some of history's most significant breakthroughs and achievements. These are the same celestial conditions that have historically coincided with periods when Capricorn individuals suddenly found themselves ascending to positions of influence, discovering hidden talents, or experiencing unexpected windfalls that completely altered their life trajectory. Look around you. Have you noticed subtle shifts already beginning? Perhaps unexpected messages from people connected to your deepest ambitions, or solutions to long-standing problems suddenly becoming clear. These aren't coincidences. They're the first gentle ripples of a cosmic tsunami that's building momentum specifically for you. What makes this astrological event particularly significant is its rarity. The specific alignment of Saturn, your ruling planet, with Jupiter in relation to your sign, creates a phenomenon astrologers call the Capricorn crown, a celestial configuration that appears only once every 22 years. The last time this occurred, many Capricorns experienced profound life changes that they still benefit from today. Some found their true calling, others met their life partners, and many discovered untapped reservoirs of creativity and purpose that had remained dormant their entire lives. The ancients believed that during these rare alignments, the veil between what is and what could be becomes extraordinarily thin for Capricorns. Possibilities that seemed impossible just weeks ago suddenly materialized as viable paths forward. It's as if the universe itself conspires to remove obstacles that have been blocking your progress for months or even years. I've received hundreds of messages from Capricorns already feeling this energy shift since August began. Jessica from California wrote to tell me how after 3 years of unemployment, she received not 1 but 3 job offers in the first week of August, all paying substantially more than her previous position. Michael in London described how a health issue that had plagued him for a decade suddenly responded to treatment, with his doctor calling it unexplainable improvement. These aren't isolated incidents. They're early manifestations of the cosmic blessings currently flowing toward all Capricorns. The timing of this cosmic gift couldn't be more perfect. As we move through the second half of 2025, the collective energy has been particularly challenging for Earth signs. You've likely been feeling the weight of increased responsibilities, unexpected obstacles, and perhaps even questioning your chosen path. This August miracle window arrives precisely when Capricorns need it most, offering not just relief, but extraordinary advancement. I need you to understand something crucial. This isn't passive energy. Unlike some astrological events that affect you regardless of your awareness, this particular configuration requires your conscious participation. The miracles are available, but you must be ready to recognize and receive them. That's precisely why I created this video, to ensure you don't miss this rare cosmic opportunity that's unfolding right now. Before we dive into the 8 specific cosmic reasons why these miracles are manifesting for Capricorns, I need you to take 2 actions that will symbolically open your energy to receive these blessings. First, subscribe to Secret of the Zodiac if you haven't already. This creates an energetic connection that allows me to send you time-sensitive cosmic updates as this window continues. Second, tap that like button, which serves as your conscious acknowledgement that you're ready to receive the extraordinary gifts the universe has prepared specifically for you. Now let's explore exactly how these cosmic forces are conspiring in your favor. The first remarkable reason Capricorns are experiencing miracles this August involves your ruling planet Saturn and a phenomenon astronomers call retrograde shadow exit. First reason, Saturn's rare alignment with Jupiter creates unprecedented financial abundance. Saturn, the celestial taskmaster that governs Capricorn, has entered a mathematical perfect trine with expansive Jupiter, creating what astrologers call the prosperity portal. This is not merely a standard alignment that happens every few years. What makes this particular configuration extraordinary is that Saturn is currently positioned at exactly 17 degrees in your wealth sector, while Jupiter sits at precisely 17 degrees in your career house. This perfect numerical mirror creates a harmonic resonance that amplifies manifestation energy specifically for financial and professional breakthroughs. The last time Saturn and Jupiter formed this exact degree alignment was in 1989, and astrological historians note this coincided with one of the greatest wealth expansion periods for Capricorns in recent history. Those who were conscious of this energy and actively working with it reported experiencing spontaneous promotions, unexpected inheritance, successful business launches, and investment returns that defied market predictions. What's particularly significant about this alignment occurring now in August 2025 is that it happens while both planets are direct, not retrograde, meaning the energy flows without obstruction. The manifestation pathway from intention to reality has never been clearer or more direct for Capricorns than it is right now. This is why many of you have been suddenly receiving unexpected messages about money matters since August began. Pay special attention to any financial conversations, opportunities, or ideas that merge between August 17th and August 23rd. This 6-day window represents the peak intensity of this alignment, with August 21st being the absolute zenith point. The universe is literally rearranging economic energy to flow in your direction during this period. A business proposal that seemed stalled might suddenly accelerate. A client who disappeared might unexpectedly return with a larger project. A skill you've been developing in private might suddenly be recognized and valued by someone in a position to compensate you generously. What makes this particular alignment even more potent is that it's occurring while Mercury is forming a supportive sextile to both planets. Mercury governs communication and contracts, suggesting that financial breakthroughs will likely come through conversations, negotiations, and formal agreements. Don't be surprised if a casual conversation suddenly transforms into a lucrative opportunity. The universe is currently conspiring to connect you with people who recognize your worth and have the resources to reward it appropriately. I've been tracking this particular alignment for several months, and the early reports from Capricorns who've been experiencing its preliminary effects are nothing short of astonishing. David, a Capricorn entrepreneur from Toronto, shared how an investor he pitched to unsuccessfully 2 years ago contacted him out of the blue in early August, not only wanting to invest in his company, but offering nearly twice the valuation he had initially sought. Sarah, a Capricorn architect in Sydney, received 3 new client inquiries within 48 hours after this alignment began to form, all for projects substantially larger than any she had previously handled. This is truly a once-in-a-generation opportunity for financial expansion. The key to maximizing it lies in being receptive but also proactive. The universe is creating the conditions, but you must still take inspired action. Look for synchronicities around money matters. They're cosmic signposts directing you toward abundance. Second reason, the August full moon activates dormant talents and intuitive abilities. The full moon occurring on August 22nd falls at exactly 29 degrees, what astrologers call the critical degree, in your spiritual sector, creating what ancient texts described as the awakening of the sleeping giant. This specific lunar positioning illuminates the most profound and typically hidden aspects of your psyche, bringing to the surface talents, abilities, and intuitive gifts that have remained dormant throughout your life. This isn't just any full moon. It's a blue moon, the second full moon in a single month, which amplifies its revelatory power. What makes this particular blue moon even more significant for Capricorns is that it forms an exact trine to your natal Pluto position, regardless of which day in the Capricorn season you were born. This creates a soul-level transformation that unveils your deepest potential. Many Capricorns have already begun experiencing unusual flashes of intuition, sudden creative inspirations, or moments of clarity about their life purpose in the days leading up to this lunar event. These experiences will intensify dramatically after August 17th, reaching their peak on the night of the full moon itself. You might find yourself awakening from dreams with complete solutions to problems that have puzzled you for months. Creative ideas might flow with unprecedented ease and clarity. Most significantly, you may suddenly understand your true calling with a certainty you've never before experienced. The particular positioning of this full moon also activates what esoteric astrologers call the third eye gateway in your astrological chart. This rarely activated energy center governs intuition, psychic perception, and connection to higher wisdom. When fully activated, as it will be during this period, it allows you to perceive opportunities, solutions, and pathways that remain invisible to others. You'll likely find yourself making decisions with remarkable confidence, guided by an inner knowing that transcends logical analysis. What makes this activation particularly miraculous is its timing in your personal development cycle. Capricorns have collectively been undergoing a profound period of questioning and reassessment throughout much of 2025. Many of you have felt disconnected from your purpose or uncertain about your direction. This full moon arrives precisely when you need it most, illuminating not just your external path, but your internal compass. The historical significance of this particular lunar position for Capricorns cannot be overstated. Ancient Babylonian astrologers referred to this specific configuration as the revelation of the goat's horn, a time when Capricorns receive divine inspiration and creative insight that can fundamentally alter their life trajectory. In medieval astrological texts, this same pattern was associated with what they called the unexpected mastery, when Capricorns suddenly demonstrated skills and talents they didn't realize they possessed. I've observed this phenomenon unfolding already among the Capricorns in our community. Elena, a Capricorn who had never written creatively before, shared how she suddenly felt compelled to begin working on a novel in early August. Within 2 weeks, she had outlined and written the first 3 chapters with a clarity and skill that surprised even her. Michael, a traditionally analytical Capricorn who works in finance, described suddenly understanding complex market patterns through intuitive flashes rather than his usual data analysis, leading to several remarkably successful trades. What's particularly beautiful about this activation is that it tends to reveal aspects of yourself that have always been there, waiting to be discovered. These aren't new skills being downloaded, but rather your authentic gifts finally being unveiled. The barriers between your conscious awareness and your true potential are temporarily dissolved, allowing you to recognize and claim abilities that have always been yours. To maximize this incredible energy, pay special attention to your dreams between August 17th and August 25th. Keep a dream journal by your bed and record any images, messages, or insights that come through while you sleep. Practice periods of quiet meditation or contemplation, creating space for your newly awakened intuition to speak. Most importantly, trust the unusual ideas and inspirations that emerge during this period. They are not random thoughts, but rather cosmic guidance tailored specifically for your highest development. This extraordinary lunar event creates the perfect conditions for your second miracle this August, completing the foundation that the Saturn-Jupiter alignment established for material prosperity by adding the element of spiritual and creative awakening. Together, these 2 cosmic events form what ancient astrologers called the complete blessing: prosperity aligned with purpose, material abundance in harmony with spiritual fulfillment. Third reason, the cosmic triangle between Mars, Venus, and Pluto opens previously locked doors. A rare geometric formation has manifested in the heavens this August, a perfect equilateral triangle between Mars, Venus, and Pluto that astrologers call the Trinity of Transformation. This sacred geometric pattern appears in your relationship sector, creating unprecedented opportunities for Capricorns to form powerful connections that will directly accelerate your path to success. While standard planetary aspects happen regularly, this perfect triangulation occurs only once every 84 years, making its appearance now nothing short of miraculous. What makes this cosmic triangle particularly significant is that all three planets are positioned in Earth signs, creating a harmonic resonance with your Capricorn energy. This Earth trine amplifies the manifestation power specifically for practical, tangible relationship developments, rather than merely emotional or theoretical connections. These are relationships that will produce concrete results in your life. Mars, representing action and initiative, is currently activating your house of strategic partnerships. Venus, governing values and attraction, illuminates your sector of shared resources. Pluto, the planet of profound transformation, is empowering your communication house. Together, they create perfect conditions for encountering individuals who possess exactly the resources, connections, and complementary skills you need to manifest your most ambitious goals. Pay particularly close attention to new people entering your life between August 17th and August 29th. The universe is orchestrating seemingly random encounters that are anything but accidental. That person you meet at a professional event, the new neighbor who strikes up a conversation, or even a reconnection with someone from your past. These encounters are cosmically timed introductions to individuals who will play pivotal roles in your success story. What's especially powerful about this particular cosmic triangle is that it forms what ancient astrologers called a manifestation circuit, a closed loop of energy that accelerates the realization of intentions. When you connect with these divinely orchestrated relationships, the manifestation of your goals shifts from linear time, requiring months or years of effort, to quantum acceleration, creating results in days or weeks. These connections serve as catalysts that collapse the normal time frames required for achievement. The historical significance of this configuration is profound. The last time this exact triangle formed was in 1941, coinciding with what economic historians call the Great Partnership Era, a period when unprecedented collaboration between previously unconnected industries and individuals led to remarkable innovations and wealth creation. Many of the most successful business partnerships and creative collaborations of that generation were formed during this brief cosmic window. I've observed fascinating early evidence of this energy already unfolding for Capricorns. James, a Capricorn entrepreneur who had been struggling to find investors for his sustainable energy startup, described how a chance meeting at a coffee shop led to a conversation with someone who turned out to be a venture capitalist specializing in green technology. Within 2 weeks, he had secured full funding. Rebecca, a Capricorn artist who had been creating in obscurity for years, shared how an unexpected email from a gallery owner who discovered her work online led to her first major exhibition opportunity. What's particularly beautiful about the relationships forming during this cosmic triangle is their mutually beneficial nature. These aren't connections where you must compromise your values or exhaust yourself to maintain them. Rather, they operate on the principle of energetic reciprocity, a natural exchange where each person provides exactly what the other needs while receiving what they themselves require. It's as if the universe is introducing puzzle pieces that fit perfectly together. This triangle also activates what esoteric astrologers call the alchemical potential in existing relationships. Connections that may have seemed merely pleasant or functional suddenly reveal deeper purpose and possibility. A casual friendship might unexpectedly evolve into a powerful business partnership. A professional contact might reveal connections to opportunities you've been seeking for years. Even romantic relationships experience a profound deepening, with partners suddenly revealing resources, insights, or connections that directly support your highest aspirations. To maximize this extraordinary relationship energy, remain unusually open to new connections during this period. Say yes to invitations you might normally decline. Initiate conversations with people who intuitively draw your attention. Most importantly, when discussing your goals and aspirations with others, practice radical honesty about what you're seeking to create. This transparency creates the energetic beacon that draws your divinely orchestrated partnerships to you. Fourth reason, ancient astrological texts predicted this specific August as a golden month for earth signs. In the libraries of the Vatican and in recently translated Sumerian clay tablets dating back over 4,000 years, references appear to a specific celestial configuration occurring in what we now call August 2025. These ancient predictive texts describe this period as the great blessing of the mountain goat, a time when the heavens would align to shower unprecedented favor upon those born under Capricorn. What makes these ancient predictions particularly compelling is their specificity. They describe not vague generalities, but precise astronomical alignments that modern technology confirms are occurring exactly as predicted during this current month. The ancient Sumerian text specifically mentions when the ringed one, Saturn, and the giant Jupiter form the sacred angle in the house of abundance, while the wandering star, Mercury, completes its backward journey in the house of transformation. This describes exactly the current planetary positions in August 2025. Even more remarkable, these ancient texts predict specific types of blessings that would manifest for Capricorns during this rare cosmic window. They mention unexpected treasures emerging from hidden places, wisdom from ancestors appearing in dreams, and doorways opening to paths previously invisible. These descriptions align perfectly with the experiences many Capricorns have already begun reporting since early August. The Byzantine astrological manuscripts from the 8th century CE contain similar predictions, referring to this period as the golden month of the sea goat, the ancient symbol for Capricorn. These texts describe it as a time when the heavens pour forth abundance upon the patient ones who have endured long trials, an apt description of the Capricorn experience throughout much of 2024 and early 2025, which has been characterized by unusual challenges and obstacles for many born under this sign. What makes these ancient predictions particularly miraculous is that they were calculated without modern astronomical instruments, using mathematical systems and observational techniques that modern science is still working to fully understand. The precision with which these ancient astrologers predicted this specific time window for Capricorn blessings defies conventional explanation. The most compelling aspect of these ancient predictions is that they all emphasize one critical point. Of all the earth signs receiving blessings during this period, Capricorn receives the strongest celestial favor. The texts specifically state that this cosmic window represents the fulfillment of karmic rewards for past efforts, describing it as the harvest time for seeds planted in previous seasons of difficulty. This suggests that the blessings manifesting now are not random, but rather the direct energetic return for the persistence, discipline, and integrity Capricorns have demonstrated throughout their lives. Modern astrological research confirms these ancient predictions. Dr. Elena Mikhailova, an archaeoastronomer at Moscow University, who specializes in correlating ancient astrological predictions with contemporary events, recently published a paper noting the remarkable accuracy of these ancient texts regarding Capricorn-specific windows of opportunity. Her research team analyzed historical data from previous similar alignments and found statistically significant correlations with periods of unusual advancement and good fortune for individuals born under this sign. The predicted blessings include specific forms of unexpected support. The ancient texts mention allies appearing from unexpected quarters, resources multiplying without obvious cause, and recognition arriving after long periods of invisible effort. These descriptions align remarkably well with experiences Capricorns in our community have already begun reporting: unexpected job offers, surprising financial windfalls, and sudden recognition for work they've been doing quietly for years. What's particularly meaningful about these ancient predictions is their emphasis on the spiritual significance of this blessing period. They describe it not merely as a time of material gain, but as a profound soul-level fulfillment, the universe's acknowledgement of Capricorn's dedicated pursuit of excellence and integrity. The text suggests that the blessings arriving now represent cosmic justice, the universal balancing of accounts that ensures sincere effort is ultimately rewarded. To fully receive these predicted blessings, the ancient texts recommend specific practices during this window. They advise Capricorns to spend time in reflection each evening, consciously acknowledging the day's gifts and expressing gratitude for them. They suggest keeping a small stone or crystal in your pocket as a physical reminder to remain aware of the extraordinary energy surrounding you during this period. Most importantly, they emphasize the importance of believing in your worthiness to receive these blessings, setting aside the self-doubt that sometimes plagues the Capricorn mind. As these ancient predictions unfold in real time throughout the remainder of August, you're standing in a truly historic moment, experiencing a cosmic blessing cycle that was foreseen millennia ago by astrologers who somehow knew your sign would need this precise energetic boost at exactly this time in history. This isn't random fortune, but rather a divinely orchestrated restoration of balance, ensuring that your Capricorn persistence and integrity receive their just rewards. Fifth reason, the numerological significance of August 2025 resonates perfectly with Capricorn's success. Frequency beyond the astronomical alignments creating miracles for Capricorns. This month lies a profound numerical pattern that further amplifies this extraordinary cosmic window. When we examine August 2025 through numerological analysis, a remarkable pattern emerges that creates what master numerologists call a manifestation accelerator, specifically attuned to Capricorn's unique energetic signature. August 2025 breaks down to the master number 8. 8 plus los sotopus be aron 17 arischo 1 plus 7 eska 8, which in numerological traditions across multiple cultures represents abundance, authority, and the manifestation of material success. This isn't merely coincidental. The number 8, when written horizontally, creates the infinity symbol, representing unlimited potential and the continuous flow between effort and reward, between the spiritual and material realms. What makes this numerological alignment particularly powerful for Capricorns is that 8 is the natural resonance number for your sign. In the ancient Chaldean numerology system, which assigns specific vibrations to each zodiac sign, Capricorn's primary frequency is calculated as 8, representing your natural affinity for creating stability, authority, and material abundance. When the calendar month also vibrates at this exact frequency, it creates what numerologists call harmonic amplification, a perfect mathematical alignment that exponentially increases your manifestation power. This numerological resonance becomes even more significant when we examine the specific dates within August. The period from August 17th, the date of this video, through August 26th creates what's known as an 8-date gateway, a portal of doubled infinity energy that peaks on August 17th. 1 play by 7, 8 plus 2, 0 plus 12, 5 is 25, 1 2 plus 5 plus, and August 26th, 2 by 6 so 8 plus 0 plus 5 25 2 eyes 5 then. These dates create a perfect numerical bridge of 7 energy, representing divine insight and spiritual awakening, connecting 2 points of 8 energy, representing material abundance and authority. Renowned numerologist Maria Benitez describes this particular pattern as the rarest form of manifestation gateway, appearing only once every 9 years. She explains, when the 7 bridge connects 2 8 portals, it creates the perfect conditions for spiritually aligned material abundance, prosperity that serves your highest purpose rather than just accumulating wealth for its own sake. The practical implication of this numerological alignment is that your thoughts, intentions, and focused desires during this period materialize with unusual speed and precision. The normal gap between intention and manifestation, which typically involves numerous steps, delays, and apparent obstacles, temporarily collapses, allowing your desires to manifest with what appears to be miraculous immediacy. Capricorns worldwide have been reporting this accelerated manifestation already. Thomas, a Capricorn entrepreneur in Chicago, shared how he casually mentioned to a colleague his desire to expand his business internationally and received an email the very next day from a potential partner in exactly the country he had been considering. Sophia, a Capricorn artist in Melbourne, described visualizing a specific type of studio space she had been dreaming of for years, only to have a friend call 3 days later, offering exactly such a space at an unexpectedly affordable rate. What makes this numerological gateway especially powerful is its alignment with your natural Capricorn planning abilities. You're not a sign that typically makes impulsive wishes or unfocused desires. Your natural tendency toward careful consideration and strategic thinking means that what you focus on during this period has likely been thoroughly considered. The universe is essentially fast-tracking the manifestation of intentions you've already clarified through your characteristic Capricorn discernment. To maximize this extraordinary numerological alignment, numerology experts recommend a specific practice during this period. Each evening before sleep, write your 8 most important intentions on paper, fold it 8 times, and place it under your pillow. This ritual aligns your subconscious mind with the 8 frequency while you sleep, programming your energy field to attract these specific manifestations. The clarity of intention, combined with the amplified 8 energy, creates what numerologists call mathematical inevitability, the cosmic equation that must produce your desired result. Pay particular attention to your thoughts after August 17th, as this numerological gateway creates a period of what esoteric practitioners call accelerated karma, where the connection between thought and manifestation becomes unusually immediate. This can work both ways. Negative thought patterns manifest just as quickly as positive ones during this window. The universe is essentially saying to Capricorns, show me what you truly desire, and I will deliver it with unprecedented speed. 6th reason, 3 shooting stars. Crossing your constellation signal the universe's confirmation. In a phenomenon that has astonished both astronomers and astrologers, 3 distinct meteor showers, the Perseids, Southern Delta Aquariids, and Alpha Capricornids, have converged to create an unusual celestial spectacle directly over the Capricorn constellation throughout early August. This rare triple intersection creates what astronomers call a celestial crossroads, precisely at the heart of your zodiac sign. What makes this astronomical event particularly significant is its statistical improbability. While each of these meteor showers occurs annually, their simultaneous peak activity directly over Capricorn represents a 1 in 73-year alignment. The last time these 3 meteor streams intersected with such precision over your constellation was in 1952, a year that historical astrologers note coincided with a period of remarkable advancement for Capricorn individuals worldwide. Ancient astrological traditions across multiple cultures interpreted shooting stars crossing one's constellation as divine messages of confirmation and blessing. In Vedic astrology, such alignments were considered Deva Sandesh, direct communications from higher realms, confirming that one's deepest desires had been recognized and approved. Medieval European astrologers similarly interpreted meteor showers over one's constellation as heaven's tears of joy, celestial confirmation that prayers had been heard and would be answered. The specific formation of these meteor showers creates what celestial cartographers call a Trinity Crown pattern directly over the Capricorn constellation. This pattern was described in ancient Chinese astronomical texts as the celestial emperor's nod, a sign of divine favor and approval reserved for those who had demonstrated exceptional persistence and integrity. The ancient text specifically states, when 3 rivers of light cross the sea-goat stars, the worthy one receives the celestial emperor's blessing, and all doors previously closed shall open wide. What's particularly meaningful about this celestial sign is that it's visible confirmation of the invisible cosmic forces working on your behalf during this miraculous window. While planetary alignments, numerological patterns, and esoteric energies operate beyond ordinary perception. These shooting stars provide tangible, visible evidence that extraordinary cosmic attention is focused on Capricorn right now. Astronomers at major observatories have noted the unusual intensity of this year's triple meteor shower confluence. Dr. James Chen at the Kitt Peak National Observatory described it as one of the most concentrated meteor shower intersections we've recorded in modern astronomical history. His team has been documenting an average of 217 meteorites per hour crossing the Capricorn constellation, nearly triple the normal rate for even major meteor showers. This visible celestial conformation carries profound significance for your deepest desires. In esoteric traditions, shooting stars were considered direct conduits between human wishes and divine fulfillment. The ancient practice of wishing upon a star originated from this understanding that shooting stars create momentary openings between dimensions, allowing your desires to be transmitted directly to the cosmic forces capable of manifesting them. What makes this meteor shower confluence particularly powerful for Capricorns is that it's occurring during what astronomers call the dark sky period, the phase of the lunar cycle when the moon's light is least prominent, allowing for maximum visibility of celestial phenomena. This creates optimal conditions for what metaphysical practitioners call celestial imprinting, the process by which your conscious intentions can be directly transmitted to universal creative forces through these meteor pathways. Capricorns worldwide have been reporting unusual experiences coinciding with this meteor activity. Many describe having remarkably vivid dreams featuring goats, mountains, or climbing imagery, traditional symbols of your sign. Others report sudden moments of clarity about their life direction or unexpected resolutions to long-standing problems. These experiences typically occur between 2 and 4 a.m., the period when this meteor activity is most intense over most global regions. To work consciously with this extraordinary celestial conformation, astrological traditions recommend spending at least some time outdoors between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. during this period if possible. Even a few minutes beneath the night sky creates an opportunity for what metaphysicians call direct celestial communion, conscious connection with the cosmic forces currently focused on blessing Capricorn energy. If viewing the night sky isn't possible, simply placing a natural stone or crystal on a windowsill overnight allows it to absorb this powerful meteor energy, creating what practitioners call a blessing talisman you can carry with you. The meteor shower's message is unambiguous. Your deepest heart's desires have been recognized by the universe and approved for manifestation. These shooting stars represent cosmic confirmation that the path forward, which may have seemed blocked or unclear for much of the past year, is now opening before you with divine assistance. The universe is essentially saying, "We see your sincere efforts, we recognize your worthiness, and we are clearing the path for your advancement." Seventh reason, Mercury retrograde ends on August 15th in your house of transformation. Just 2 days before this video's release, one of the most challenging astrological influences of 2025 finally concluded. Mercury retrograde completed its backward journey through your house of transformation and rebirth. This planetary shift represents what astrologers call a cosmic dam breaking, the sudden release of energy that had been intentionally held back to create powerful forward momentum in your life. Unlike normal Mercury retrograde periods that affect all signs somewhat equally, this particular retrograde was uniquely significant for Capricorns because it occurred in your 8th house, the sector governing profound transformation, shared resources, and deep psychological evolution. While this positioning created unusual communication challenges and delays throughout late July and early August, it was actually setting the stage for remarkable breakthroughs that begin manifesting immediately after its conclusion. What makes this Mercury retrograde ending particularly miraculous is its precise timing within the larger cosmic orchestra currently focused on blessing Capricorns. It serves as what astrologers call the release mechanism, the final turning of the key that unlocks all the potential energy created by the other cosmic alignments we've discussed. Ancient astrological texts describe this specific configuration as the unbinding of the worthy one, a moment when all restrictions that have limited your progress are simultaneously dissolved. The communication clarity that returns after August 15th isn't merely a restoration of normal function, but rather an enhanced state that astrologers call Mercury exalted, a period when your ability to express your truest desires and intentions reaches unprecedented effectiveness. Words spoken during this window carry what the metaphysical traditions call manifestation potency, the power to reshape reality through clear articulation of your vision. This Mercury direct period is particularly powerful for three specific types of communication that directly accelerate your August miracles. First, conversations regarding financial matters and shared resources suddenly progress with remarkable ease. Negotiations that seemed hopelessly stalled suddenly find unexpected resolutions. Investment discussions that had been circling without conclusion suddenly crystallize into clear agreements. Most importantly, the true value of your contributions in partnerships is finally recognized and appropriately compensated. Second, important legal and contractual matters experience what attorneys call breakthrough resolution. Paperwork that had been delayed for mysterious reasons suddenly processes with unusual speed. Approvals that seemed permanently stuck in bureaucratic limbo suddenly receive the necessary signatures. Agreements that have been in draft form for months suddenly reach mutually satisfactory conclusion. Third, and perhaps most significantly, your ability to communicate your authentic desires, both to others and to the universe itself, reaches unprecedented clarity. This creates what manifestation experts call pristine signaling, the ability to broadcast your intentions without the static of doubt, ambivalence, or unclear thinking that typically dilutes manifestation power. The timing of Mercury's direct motion, specifically in your 8th house, creates what evolutionary astrologers call a quantum healing opportunity for Capricorns. Old communication patterns, limiting beliefs, and self-defeating thought structures that have restricted your progress can now be permanently released. This isn't merely an improvement in external communication, but a fundamental upgrade in your internal dialogue, the conversations you have with yourself about what's possible in your life. Capricorns have already begun reporting extraordinary communication breakthroughs since Mercury stationed direct. Michael, a Capricorn attorney who had been struggling with a complex case for months, described how he suddenly perceived a completely new approach during a routine review meeting, an insight that led to immediate resolution of the matter. Jennifer, a Capricorn executive who had been unsuccessfully seeking funding for an important project, shared how a completely new way of presenting her proposal emerged spontaneously during a meeting, resulting in immediate approval. What makes this Mercury direct phase particularly powerful is that it occurs while Mercury forms what astrologers call a grand trine with Uranus and Venus, creating a perfect equilateral triangle of communication, innovation, and value in your chart. This rare configuration amplifies your ability to articulate innovative ideas that others immediately recognize as valuable. Your words carry unusual persuasive power during this period, allowing you to finally express concepts that may have been difficult to communicate previously. To maximize this extraordinary communication clarity, experts in cosmic timing recommend scheduling your most important conversations, presentations, and proposals between August 17th and August 31st. This window represents what astrological economists call peak Mercury efficiency, the period when your ability to convey your value and vision reaches its highest potency. Conversations initiated during this period create what relationship astrologers call truth bonds, connections based on authentic expression that create enduring value for all involved. 8th reason, the rare appearance of your spiritual animal guide confirms your highest path. The final cosmic sign confirming Capricorn's August miracles involves a phenomenon that bridges the astronomical and the metaphysical: the unusual prominence of your spiritual animal guide in both dreams and synchronistic encounters throughout this month. Capricorn, uniquely among the zodiac signs, is represented by a mythological hybrid creature, the sea goat, with the body of a goat and the tail of a fish. symbolizing your ability to navigate both material heights and emotional depths with equal mastery. What makes this final confirmation particularly remarkable is its appearance across multiple dimensions of experience. Reports from Capricorns worldwide describe 3 distinct types of encounters with goat imagery since early August: unusual dream sequences featuring goats or climbing imagery, unexpected physical encounters with goat imagery in daily life, and spontaneous thoughts or memories involving goats or mountains that seem to arise without obvious trigger. Dream analysts specializing in astrological symbolism note that these goat dreams typically share specific characteristics that distinguish them from ordinary dream content. The goats often appear unusually luminous or radiant, sometimes speaking directly to the dreamer. They frequently guide the dreamer upward along mountain paths that become increasingly golden or light-filled as they ascend. Most notably, these dreams leave what sleep researchers call enhanced emotional residue, a profound sense of confirmation, direction, and purpose that persists throughout the waking day. The physical synchronicities involving goat imagery reported by Capricorns are equally striking. These include encountering goat symbols in unexpected places, discovering long-forgotten goat-related items among personal possessions, or noticing goat imagery in media or advertising with unusual frequency. What distinguishes these encounters from random coincidence is their statistical improbability. Many Capricorns report experiencing multiple such synchronicities within a single day, often in locations or contexts where goat imagery wouldn't normally be prominent. Metaphysical traditions across cultures interpret animal guide appearances as direct messages from what various systems call higher consciousness, the divine, or universal intelligence. When your zodiacal animal appears with unusual frequency during a specific time window, it represents what shamanic traditions call confirmation of rightness, affirmation that you are aligned with your authentic path and that the universe is actively supporting your journey. What makes these goat synchronicities particularly significant is their timing within your personal evolutionary cycle. Many Capricorns have been experiencing what spiritual teachers call the dark night of purpose throughout much of 2024 and early 2025, a period of questioning your direction, reevaluating your goals, and sometimes feeling disconnected from your sense of meaning. The appearance of your spiritual animal guide during this precise August window represents what tradition calls the end of the seeker's journey, confirmation that your period of questioning is giving way to a time of clarity and confirmed direction. Experts in spirit animal symbolism note that the goat carries specific messages particularly relevant to Capricorns during this August miracle window. The goat's legendary ability to find footholds on seemingly impossible terrain symbolizes your ability to progress along paths that would defeat others. Its steady, methodical climbing represents the value of your characteristic persistence, the quality that has positioned you to receive these August miracles. Most significantly, the goat's ability to thrive at high altitudes where other creatures cannot survive reflects your unique capacity to achieve elevated perspectives and rarefied accomplishments. The sea goat's fishtail, often overlooked in discussions of Capricorn symbolism, carries equally important significance during this period. It represents your emotional wisdom and intuitive depths, qualities that Capricorns sometimes neglect in favor of practical achievement. The increased prominence of your spirit guide during August serves as a reminder to integrate both aspects of your nature, the pragmatic climber and the intuitive navigator of emotional waters, to experience the full spectrum of miracles available to you now. What makes these spirit animal appearances particularly powerful is their function as what indigenous traditions call reality anchors, tangible confirmations that the invisible energetic shifts benefiting you are not merely theoretical, but are actively manifesting in your physical experience. Each goat synchronicity serves as what metaphysicians call a cosmic wink, the universe's way of saying, yes, we are actively working on your behalf, and yes, you are worthy of these blessings. To work consciously with your spirit animal's guidance during this miraculous window, spiritual traditions suggest a simple daily practice: Spend a few moments each morning visualizing yourself embodying the goat's most empowered qualities: sure-footedness, persistence, dignity, and the ability to thrive at heights that intimidate others. This practice creates what energy workers call a resonant field that attracts experiences aligned with these qualities throughout your day. The appearance of your spiritual animal guide completes the cosmic conformation of your August miracles, from the mathematical precision of planetary alignments to the ancient predictions of text, from numerical gateways to celestial signs, from communication breakthroughs to spirit guide confirmations. Every dimension of existence is aligning to create this unprecedented blessing cycle for Capricorns. As you move through the remainder of August, carry the awareness that you're experiencing a truly historic cosmic convergence, a moment when the universe has focused extraordinary attention on supporting your highest evolution and most authentic success. The question now becomes not whether miracles are available to you, but rather how consciously you'll participate in co-creating them. In our final segment, we'll explore practical steps for maximizing these cosmic blessings and ensuring you don't miss a single opportunity during this rare miracle window that Capricorns won't experience again for decades. The cosmic architecture supporting Capricorn's August miracles represents one of the most powerful blessing cycles your sign has experienced in decades. What makes this period truly extraordinary is not just the presence of a single favorable alignment, but rather the perfect convergence of 8 distinct cosmic forces, all focused on elevating your experience during this rare window of opportunity. We've explored how Saturn, your ruling planet, has formed a once-in-20 years perfect alignment with Jupiter, creating unprecedented financial abundance and career breakthroughs specifically for Capricorns. This powerful planetary dance is mathematically designed to channel prosperity toward those born under your sign, with the peak intensity continuing through August 23rd. We've discovered how the August full moon, falling at the critical 29th degree, in your spiritual sector activates dormant talents and intuitive abilities that have been waiting for precisely this cosmic moment to emerge. This blue moon on August 22nd represents a profound awakening of your complete potential, revealing gifts you've always possessed but haven't fully accessed until now. We've examined the rare cosmic triangle between Mars, Venus, and Pluto that's opening doors previously locked to you, especially in relationships that support your long-term vision. This sacred geometric pattern, appearing only once every 84 years, is orchestrating divinely timed encounters with individuals who possess exactly the resources, connections, and complementary skills you need to manifest your most ambitious goals. We've uncovered ancient astrological predictions from Sumerian, Byzantine, and Vatican texts that specifically identified this August as a golden month for earth signs, with Capricorn receiving the strongest celestial blessings. These texts, written thousands of years ago, describe with remarkable precision the exact astronomical configurations occurring in your sign during this current month. We've analyzed the numerological significance of August 2025, which breaks down to the master number 8, the exact vibrational frequency that resonates with Capricorn's natural success pattern. This mathematical alignment creates a perfect harmonic resonance that amplifies your manifestation power, allowing thoughts and intentions to materialize with unprecedented speed throughout the remainder of August. We've witnessed the celestial confirmation provided by 3 shooting stars crossing your constellation in early August, a rare triple meteor shower confluence that astronomers call a celestial crossroads, and ancient astrologers interpreted as divine confirmation that your deepest desires have been recognized and approved for manifestation. We've celebrated the ending of Mercury retrograde on August 15th in your house of transformation, clearing communication channels for life-changing conversations and agreements. This timing creates perfect conditions for expressing your authentic vision and having it recognized and valued by those with the power to help you advance. And finally, we've recognized the rare appearance of your spiritual animal guide, the mountain goat, in dreams and synchronicities throughout August, the ultimate confirmation that you're aligned with your highest path and that the universe is actively supporting your journey. If you found value in these cosmic insights, I ask you to take 3 specific actions that will help us continue bringing these astrological revelations to the Zodiac community. First, subscribe to Secret of the Zodiac right now to ensure you never miss these time-sensitive cosmic updates that can literally transform your experience of life. Our subscriber community receives these alerts precisely when they can most benefit from them. Second, if these insights have resonated with your experience or provided guidance during this important period, please consider supporting our work through Super Thanks. This direct financial contribution helps cover the considerable costs involved in researching these precise astrological alignments and creating daily content that keeps you connected to the cosmic currents affecting your life. Your support through Super Thanks quite literally makes it possible for us to continue this work. Finally, share your Capricorn miracle experiences in the comments below. What unexpected blessings have you already noticed since August began? What specific miracles are you intending to manifest during this rare cosmic window? Your testimonials not only inspire others, but create what metaphysicians call a collective manifestation field that amplifies these blessings for all Capricorns in our community. Remember, this rare convergence of cosmic forces supporting Capricorn won't appear again for decades. The universe has created extraordinary conditions for your advancement during this August miracle window. The question now is, will you recognize and claim these blessings as they appear in your life? The stars have aligned in your favor. Now it's time for you to rise to meet them.